gorgeous manifestors, hope you are good. I hope this signal holds out because the Wi-Fi seems to be a little bit shaky, but anyway, we're here. I'll wait for a few of you to tune in because I know there's a bit of a delay and there's quite a few of you I think wanting to tune into this. Whoops, it's going well so far. Right, okay, I'm going to stop fiddling with the camera stand. There we go. I hope you are all good and having a gorgeous Tuesday. Today is part 1 of 12 things I wish I had known about manifesting money, or money-festing, as a lovely lady in this group came up with, money-festing much sooner. I mean, there's so many things I wish I'd known about manifesting money sooner. There's just so many. I was sitting down just now, I'd been brainstorming around this and I was like, oh my god, there's so many things I want to share with you, but I've sort of chosen the 12 main things. So hello whoever's watching, I'm not sure who you are, I can't see your name, but hello and thank you for tuning in. Darren, hello, I've got more of you tuning in now, I think you all know I'm here. Send me hearts if you're here. I'm going to start saying that and feeling comfortable with that. Always feel a bit funny saying that. So who's here? We've got 3 of you on the live at the moment. Denise, hey Angel, how are you? Mwah. Who else have we got? Denise, Darren, there's someone else as well. Hello and welcome, whoever you are. Okay, so there's more of you tuning in. Hello everybody, I'm just going to get going because everyone's going to be watching this and catch up anyway, but I can see there's quite a few of you jumping on now. So thank you for tuning into this. Hey Angela, well, I will send you that email this afternoon, I promise. Right, okay, so as I was saying just now, there's so many things I wish I had known about money-festing sooner. So my history with money a few years ago was really bad, had loads of debt, felt really trapped in my 9-to-5 job, but felt I couldn't leave because of my money issues, and it was just all really unpleasant. I stayed in my PR role for 5 years longer than I should have, and it just was not making my heart sing at all. And I really wish that all that time ago I had known all these things about manifesting money. There's so much I can share, but what I've done is I've picked the top 12 things I think that resonate mostly with me and also that seem to be very common among other people. Firstly, if you are worried about money, it is completely normal. I think most people are. Even those who you don't think will be, you will never not be surprised. And I just have seen there is so much negative, heavy energy around money, and I mean, I used to beat myself up about it all the time. It's just horrible. And I'm running this June intensive money manifesting mastery intensive, bit of a mouthful, and the ladies within that group, I got them to just kind of lay everything out on the line before the first day we started. And just reading what they were writing was just literally heartbreaking, to be honest. Like, literally it broke my heart, because just horrible things like feeling guilt, feeling lack of self-worth, beating themselves up, feeling angry at it. I mean, this is just money. It's just energy. It's just a form of energy. And this is how you really need to think about money. We just need to lighten up about it and remove all this negative energy. We really, really, really do. I mean, the first thing, rule number 1, lighten up about it. It's just an energy form. It's a means of exchange. And yeah, so I'll go into the first 5 things. What I thought I'd do is go through 5 things today, maybe 4 things tomorrow, maybe the other 3 on the last day. But the first thing is, you have to love everything in your life that is related to money. You have to. How can you, okay, so for those of you that are new to manifesting, there's a lot of new people in the group, so welcome, it's so lovely to have you here. Mwah. But if you're new to manifesting, you can only manifest what you want when you're in a high vibrational place, and that basically means when you're feeling happy, when you're feeling positive, when life feels delicious, and when your heart is singing. So how can you manifest money if you've got loads of bad energy around it? You just can't. and your emotions are a sat nav to what you manifest. So when you're feeling good, you manifest what you want. When you're feeling bad, you manifest what you don't want. So obviously people who are feeling angst around money are just attracting lack of money. So it really is a case of loving everything you have in your life that revolves around money, which is pretty much everything, like the roof over your heads, when you wake up in the morning, the delicious bed you're waking up in. It's, you know, being grateful for everything you already have that money has given you. Because if you think about it, the universe, if you're just sending off vibes, oh, I don't have enough, I don't have enough, A, it's not really expressing any gratitude, and B, the universe is going to mirror what you're thinking. I, for those of you that know me, I quite openly say I don't understand law of attraction in the same way I don't understand electricity and gravity, but I know they all work, and the universe sends back to you what you put out. So it's very, very important to lift your vibrations around money, you know, in order to open up the floodgates for it to roll in. And if you just relax, and when I say relax, I mean trust that it's going to come. Literally, it floods into you. I mean, the ladies on this course have all had money from completely different situations over the last 10 days. I myself had 2 lots of completely unexpected money. Again, completely random. I would never have thought they'd come into my experience in that way. But that will only happen when you love money. So this includes credit cards, debts. Love them. Be grateful that those credit cards and those overdrafts were there when you needed them. Stop having all this angst around it and that you're a bad person if you have these things. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And I say that from a place of love, because I beat myself up about this stuff for years. I remember with boyfriends thinking, oh, well, they aren't going to love me because I got credit cards. I mean, it's a horrible thing to say to yourself. So it's loving everything you have in your life that's related to money. It's loving bills when they come through the post. I write thank you on my bills because I want to thank, you know, the people that supply my electricity and the people that supply my water. It's just really raising your vibrations around it. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Monica. Okay, so that's number 1. Secondly, this sounds really extreme, but it works. You have to be in a loving relationship with money. So, a bit like how I've just said you need to have love everything around it. To have a healthy relationship with a husband or wife or a partner or whatever it is, you have to show them respect and love and gratitude and be so grateful that they're in your life. So with money, it's exactly the same thing. You wouldn't sit there, well, I would hope, for those of you in loving relationships, you wouldn't sit there and say to your partner, you're not good, I'm not getting enough of you, there's not enough of you right now, I want more of you. You just wouldn't say that to someone you love and expect that to improve your relationship with them from an organic way, if that makes sense. So, you know, the way you, or even if you can't think about it in terms of a partner, think about it of other people in love that you love, in your life that you love, whether it's family, children. I don't have my own children, but there's children in my life that I absolutely love to bits. And I want them to grow up having such an amazing and healthy energy around money. I don't want children growing up being scared of it and feeling guilt around it and all this negative crap, to be quite honest. I'm gonna swear, not that it's that swearing that much, but it's all crap. Like, it's just money, it's just an energy, and it's really, really important to love your money as if you are in a relationship with it, and I mean a healthy, loving, happy relationship in it, with it. And when you're in a really happy and healthy relationship with your children or your partners or whatever it is, they grow as a result of the love you channel into them, and you want to see them grow and blossom and succeed. And this is the kind of energy you need to channel into your money. So that's number 2. Number 3, a big one, but it doesn't have to be big. I coach techniques that really shortcut this process. You have to forgive and remove blame. So this is forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, in any circumstances that are related to money. So a couple of examples are, like I said, if you've got credit cards or overdrafts, why are you being horrible to yourself about it? so many people in the world have those things. It's fine. It's just an energy. Be grateful that it was there to help you in that time, and love it, because the whole time you've got resistance around it, the whole time you are blocking off more money coming into you. You have to, if people have messed you around with money, you have to forgive them. If people still owe you money, let it go. The biggest, most powerful thing you can do is just let that stuff go. And as soon as you let it go, it will find its way back into your life. That happened to me literally 2 weeks ago. So just let it go. The only person it's damaging by you having anger and resentment around money that is owed to you, the only person it damages is you. Let it go. And then other things, like I used to say my money story was always like, well, my parents never had enough money and always talked about scarcity of money, therefore it's their fault that I've got this bad relationship with money. Stop the blame. Like, you can change your story moving forward. You've just got to stop that story. So just let it all go, because when you let that angst go, the money rolls in. Number 4, again, a massive one. I just find it fascinating. Money is like this taboo subject, but again, what a load of crap. It's just a form of energy. I am swearing today. I am feeling passionate about this, but I talk about everything to my friends and the people that I love openly, but I used to feel like I couldn't talk about money. It was a bit taboo. It's like, I can't tell them how much I'm earning, or I can't possibly ask them how much they're earning. And to be fair, I probably wouldn't still, because I don't want people to feel uncomfortable with what I ask them. But I will openly talk about the amount of money I earn now, and I will openly talk about it. I don't understand this tabooness around it. You've got to release this kind of negative tension around it, because again, you feeling like you can't talk about it, how are you going to attract more of that in? We need to be celebrating the money that's coming into our lives. And actually, in my Money Manifesting Mastery Intensive group, I might just start calling that MMMI or Triple MI. I started this thing yesterday where each of us are posting all the time, every time money comes into us, whether it's through a job, whether it's something unexpected, you know, like literally money's coming in left, right and centre for people. And we are using that group as a place to celebrate every bit of money that is coming into us. And that's how we should be in life. We should be celebrating everything in our life, basically. It's not just money. This extends to everything. And to be quite honest, there's people in the Money Manifesting Intensive training in June at the moment, and they're realising that all the skills I'm coaching them are completely transferable to everything in their life. It's not just money. And to be fair, if you can manifest money, you can freaking well manifest anything, because money is usually the hardest thing for people, because there is often a lot of negativity around it. So let's start talking about money openly and celebrating it, because that is going to amplify that energy for you. And number 5 for today, and I am going to stop it here because I could literally talk about this all afternoon, and you know, I'm conscious I don't want to overwhelm you for a start, but also you have other things to be getting on with. You have to enjoy the inward flow, but also the outward flow. You have to enjoy money going out as much as when it comes in. You need to be spending money with love. You need to enjoy that in and out flow. If you're only enjoying it coming in and not enjoying it going out, you're limiting yourself again. And it is your unconditional, completely deserved, self-worthy and righteous birthright to have everything in your life you possibly want. And this is the whole basis of manifesting. When you remove blocks, you raise your vibration and you get into that happy place, and you come from a place of trust, you absolutely just have everything flooding into your experience. It's not just money. Money is one of the beautiful elements of it. It really, really is. And we need to definitely clear, sorry, I'm writing another thing down I want to share with you on the training tomorrow, but we need to just love the in and out flow. It's a beautiful energy. And when you spend and you know that money's going to come back, and you spend with love, that money just comes right back to you, often like 10-fold, 20-fold, 100-fold. But it's about removing that angst when you spend money. It really, really, really is. So yeah, I mean, as I say, I could literally talk about this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and it's definitely an area I'm discovering that I want to specialise in, which is why I'm doing the month intensive programs, because this work is transformational for people. This will change people's lives, because when you have money coming in and you're free, that sense of freedom and elation and enlightenment is just freaking, I don't really think there's anything else quite like it. It is just incredible, especially when you are someone that's come from a very, I guess, negative story viewpoint around money, and you've had negative experiences around money. This stuff is literally so empowering. So I will love you and leave you. That's part 1. Part 2 tomorrow will be at 2:30 as well, again from a little office, and I love you all very, very much. Take those things away, have a think about them, and start trying to implement them into your life. And there's loads more content to come over the next couple of days, and I'm really excited to share it with you. But these are just pointing out some of the most common blocks. Often people don't even realise they have these blocks, so do just really think about whether any of these ring true for you, and if you recognise them, brilliant. That is the first step of you being able to then pivot and change what you're thinking about. So I love you all very, very much. Have a gorgeous Tuesday. Sending you loads of love from Kent in the UK. Wherever you are in the world, I'm sending it to you. And I will speak to you again tomorrow. Mwah. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.